Infinite blessings and love. Namaste, namaskaram. This is Om Oracle Tarot, and this is the Solar Eclipse reading for the Total Solar Eclipse on April 20th of 2023. Now, I have to say that these are general readings and may not resonate with everyone. If they don't, that's all right. There's plenty of other great YouTube tarot readers that you can check out. If you would like to get in contact with me, feel free to drop a comment below in the comment section. You can also get in contact with me at the Om Oracle Tarot Instagram page, of which there is only one, and the link for that is below in the description of this video. And if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated. And I appreciate all of you. I also want to send a big heartfelt sense of gratitude and thank you out to all those who have liked, shared, subscribed, and donated. It really does mean so much. And again, thank you so much. I'd also like to remind everyone that you might want to check out the mid-month readings for perhaps a broader picture of how this eclipse may affect you individually, as this is a collective read. And do feel free to check out the beginning of the month and the mid-month readings, as well as the full moon and the new moon readings that I also offer here at Om Oracle Tarot. All right, without any further ado, please give us a message for what are the energies in and around the solar eclipse on April 20th, and how is this solar eclipse going to affect us as a collective? 9 cards, please. I only take uprights, and I only take jumpers from the deck. Thank you. Too many, too many. 4 more cards, please. All right. Scoot this up a little bit. Two more cards, please. Right. 1 more, please. Thank you. All right. So, this top row, we have the path to Hades, heaven, and world eclipse for the eclipse reading. So that is fitting here. And here we have the guru, the light being, the flood, the woman of water, the owl, and through the porthole here. So it does appear that we are collectively moving from darkness to light here, with the path of Hades. You may have felt like your path has been hard. I feel like collectively the past few years have felt like a kind of a perilous journey that we are all on together. And it's kind of like collectively we're having a hard time seeing an end to this, or how this can change. So we're all kind of weary from the past few cycles here. But we have the heaven card. So this is speaking of this highest vibrational place. These are not religious specific. This is talking about this type of energy. So this does have us moving kind of from this lowest place to this highest place, moving into the bliss, moving into more light, more harmony as we move forward. Um, and with more of a sense of ease. So there is also, we're moving from this heavy kind of feeling in the energy to this lightness. We have the World Eclipse card here. So this is definitely marking a big change. And this is a big catalyst. This is going to spark some energy into motion here. That is definitely leading to growth. Expect twists of fate in and around this eclipse period. And I feel like we can all collectively feel that there is this approaching event, or this kind of crescendo is approaching. We can all kind of feel this. And as an eclipse is an auspicious sign, and it's kind of marking a new era here. So, and energetically, it's indicating that. With the Guru card, Guru literally means from darkness to light here. So, there is some level of liberation taking place. There's some spiritual knowledge that we are all kind of gaining. This feels like what is referred to as downloads nowadays. But there is some certain level of enlightenment coming. This feels very heart-based in its nature, and we're kind of coming closer collectively to this knowledge of who and what we are. I feel like there's definitely kind of this, like it says, this new era. So do expect heightened psychic abilities, things like this, supernatural abilities in the spirit. Do expect these. This is also going to be a time of miracles. But definitely more harmony than what has been in the past. Right in the middle here, we have the light being. So there's this eclipse is kind of coming as a helper. And this may bestow on us some crazy wisdom. So this crescendo may appear to get a little out of hand before we see the wisdom in this. So there is, the energy is going to be high, and I would say do expect the unexpected during this. Because we're moving from darkness to light, but it's also kind of unlocking this untamable, wild inner nature that we have, the untamable soul of us. So we are becoming more of this light being here. And it's interesting because we have the flood card here. So this is speaking of loss and misfortune. There's definitely destruction of the past, but I feel like we're kind of energetically, we are moving from this darkness to light. But that doesn't mean that devastation goes away. That doesn't mean that loss and grief goes away. But we're able to have this bliss and this light, even though these things are going on. We're being able to weather these unexpected, perhaps negative events in a little bit of a different way because of the energy present. So with this eclipse, there is going to be some really good and perhaps some pretty bad. And I feel like we will most likely hear about this sort of thing in the news. We have woman of the water here. So this is speaking about this eclipse kind of fostering this deep well of emotion here, having this emotional abundance and really moving through this energy with this with an open heart. And I feel like this energy is really facilitating this for us. I feel like vibrating at this with this high light here, and being surrounded by this devastation is causing the heart to open, because there's this high vibration, but also devastation. So this open-hearted compassion is coming to the surface here in kind of this big collective way. We have the owl here. So with any darkness here, like the owl has the ability to navigate through the dark here. We're definitely receiving these downloads of wisdom. Our intuition and spiritual gifts are at a high during this time. We're also collectively seeing things from multiple perspectives, because we are vibing high, and there is some devastation around here. So there's definitely this compassionate heart that's allowing us to see things from multiple perspectives. So where there may have been lines of division, these two things together, the light and the devastation, is really this healing moment, I feel like, for humanity in a lot of ways. Now, this might sound a little over the top, but sometimes reality hits like that. And we have through the porthole. So we're stepping through the porthole with this eclipse, and we're not going back. There's no going back. Once this has happened, this is a rite of passage. We're kind of shifting dimensions as we do this. We're shifting energies completely. But we are receiving some wisdom and some knowledge that was once hidden from our awareness. Now, I don't feel like anyone is hiding this from us. I feel like it was just our level of collective awareness. Only had so much wisdom and knowledge available at that vibration. But as we go higher, the knowledge and wisdom begins to expand for us. But we're kind of stepping into this whole new world. So do expect big shifts, big changes, both internally, externally, and do kind of expect this kind of there's this spiritual shift taking place, and it is going to feel like you're in another dimension, and you may be asking yourself, like, is this real right now? It's that kind of hit. And like I said, there is some very positive things coming out of this, and there may also be something kind of devastating that I feel like collectively is seen here. So it's definitely the eclipse is sparking this light and this emotion for us. And it is, as things feel heavy, we begin to embody this this light being kind of energy. this untamable spirit, as we go through the portal here. This is kind of feels like this is what we gain on the other side. This is on a collective level. We're recognizing this untamable spirit. That's gonna change a lot. So do expect a lot of change during this eclipse and leading up until the lunar eclipse at the beginning of May here. All right, let's see collectively, how are we feeling about this? All right. Going off camera a little bit. All right. We have the Crow, the World Watcher, the Angel of Air, the Sunset, and Battle for Home. So with the Crow, there's definitely spiritual change going on. You're kind of expanding your vision. This is this higher vibration of wisdom and knowledge that you're going to have access to at this time. Definitely expect messages from the spirit, your ancestors, the divine coming in. Here we have, let's lift it up. We have the World Watcher here. Excuse me. So whatever enlightenment that is coming from this higher vantage point in which to look at things, this is definitely allowing us collectively, we're kind of seeing how things really work. We're seeing the whole plot of the story, if that makes, and I feel like that will make more sense after the eclipse. But the World Watcher, the world is definitely viewing some sort of grief, loss, devastation, this sort of thing. So expect this to come up on your news feed. If you still watch the news, expect to see about these things. And we're all collectively going to be judging what we are seeing here. The Angel of Air. So this, even though it is a little rocky, this is allowing for a lot of healing for our body, our mind, our spirit, and giving us some freedom from some unhealthy burdens or vibrations. Again, we're moving from darkness to light. Coming into a vibration where we're collectively feeling more whole, and this may mean we're feeling the oneness, or just this feeling of completeness. Again, do expect guidance in your dreams, your meditations, from your spirit guides. But this is definitely a momentum forward, whatever this eclipse is offering us. And this is giving us some upliftment in our souls, some hope for humanity. We have the sunset here. So this is marking this completion of this old cycle, this beginning of this new. This is also collectively, and this may be on a subconscious level for a lot of us, we're preparing for this change. We can all kind of feel this building of the energy, and we know that it's going to change. So you may find yourself subconsciously, you may have been doing things out of the ordinary. Do know that this is you preparing for this change on a subconscious level, because there is this transition taking place. And here we have battle for home. So whatever is discovered on in and around this eclipse may have us in somewhat of a protective mode for collectively for territory, family, business, finances, things like this. So we are kind of in this protective mode because of whatever we have all collectively witnessed here. Let's see, what do we not see coming? All right. All right. We have creative expression, spiritual battle, the Star Baba, shadowy experience, and the astral rider. So, creative expression. What we don't see coming about this solar eclipse is how it is going to spark our creativity and our need to create with others. And this is going to spark something emotional in us where we have to express ourselves, and in a lot of ways we are expressing ourselves creatively, especially with social media and things like this. I feel like people really expressing their viewpoints and being very creative in the way that they deliver this. So do expect this bubbling up of this creative expression here, and but this is what you don't see coming. So even though I'm telling you this, it's still going to take you by surprise a little bit. We have spiritual battle, so there is kind of this tug of war going on between the light and your darkness and your light here. And there is this kind of tug of war taking place, the spiritual battle between this. So expect this type of inner tension at moments as these are kind of pulling on one another. So you may feel some old lower vibrational habits or things like this kind of pop up unexpectedly. You might feel yourself feeling very agitated. Things like this. There's definitely some conflict going on. This feels mostly internally. I feel like as time goes, it's kind of like collectively we're feeling this, and it kind of spills out into, I feel like there might be some protest or something like that surrounding this. But tempers are kind of high, and it is because there is this spiritual kind of battle taking place. We have the Star Baba. So this tension is temporary, and this eclipse is really coming like a reset, and it is these old energies last grasp here, because collectively we are finding a greater sense of renewal. We're feeling kind of this oneness with one another, also this oneness with the cosmos. There are definitely some truths coming to light. But all of this, even though there are some ups and downs, it's really renewing our hope and our faith in humanity, but also the future. here. And this is causing us to collectively take inspired action forward. And again, with the star card, paying a star Baba, paying close attention to the planets, the transits, the moon cycles on this eclipse read. I mean, we already have the eclipse card. So, but there's definitely some deeper level kind of downloads available. I do feel like you might want to meditate and kind of tune in to those to really get the full shebang, as they call it in the and then we have shadowy experience. So whatever we discover here, this isn't the best experience. We really don't want to have to see this collectively, but it needs to be seen. We all have to collectively see this shadow. So we're all collectively gonna have this, like, oh no, I can't believe this, or I can't believe that. In this is part of this tension. This is part of this spiritual battle. This is part of this grief and loss of whatever devastating news we hear around then. But again, that is the temporary, and I feel like it's kind of like the eclipse is giving us the energy to move forward collectively, kind of healing the wounds of this the best that we can. We have the astral rider here. So do expect as you move forward to kind of be filled with this sense of bravery and daring. I feel like this is very much tied into your creative expression, expressing your viewpoint on the matters at hand. But I feel like collectively there is this surprise that you are moving forward in a very strong way, but without any fear. It's like something else has taken over. It's like the fear is this lower vibration. We're kind of collectively moving out of this. It doesn't mean it's gone all the way, but collectively we are kind of moving someplace different here, and into more of a smoother energy moving forward. Do expect this all to kind of take place very quickly, very suddenly. I get this kind of shock kind of vibe off of this, but also this kind of empowerment. There's personal empowerment here, but also this spiritual kind of empowerment. Both of these things are available to us at this time. So I think that's a good place to leave this solar eclipse reading for the solar eclipse on April 20th of 2023. I want to wish everyone a lot of love and encouragement for this solar eclipse. Really take advantage of the energies available at this time. And if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated. And I appreciate all of you for tuning in, listening, and watching. However you're taking this in, like I said, once again, you are truly most appreciated. And everyone, I'll catch you on the next go-round. Peace.